Alright guys, the day has come. So hopefully after this video is done, I am a brand new member of the 1,000 Pounds Club.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight.
Okay guys, probably for the benefit of us all, I'm not going to bore you a lot with talking for this video because I need to concentrate. I've been working up to kind of testing myself for this challenge for a while. The 1,000 Pounds Club has been talked about throughout like Hollywood and stuff like that. There's a lot of famous people that people would consider fit and in shape and stuff like that. And to prove that they are fit or in shape, they have done their 3 lifts to obtain the status of 1,000 Pounds Club. Hugh Jackman did it a couple years ago, which surprisingly, for as fit as he is, Wolverine, if you guys didn't know, has about a 245-pound, 250-pound bench. That's it. So I'm really surprised to see that he made the 1,000 Pounds Club. Basically, his deadlift and squat made up the rest of the points. So if you didn't know, the 1,000 Pounds Club is that, just what I said. It's 1,000 pounds. So you have your 3 lifts, your bench, your deadlift, and then your squat. Those 3, if they add up to 1,000 pounds, you can consider yourself in the 1,000 Pounds Club. It's not easy, and I don't think it's going to be easy. So I'm just going to get right to it. I don't squat a lot, so I don't know what I can do. I'm probably going to make up most of my points in the deadlift and in the bench. As far as squat, we'll see. So I'm going to have to do the best I can for deadlift and bench to make up for what I'm lacking in the squat. So let's just get right to it, guys. I want to show some of you guys again before I get all the negative comments in the comment section. I have a lot of weights. I don't have a lot of same kind of weights. So when you see weights like this, they're different sizes. But as you can see, that weight is 45 pounds. Oh, let me take that. And that weight is 45 pounds. The same weight, they're just different brands, different style of weights, so they look like different sizes. So it's really hard for you to sit there without being here on the outside in the video and see and count the plates and see exactly how much I'm lifting because they're not all the same size. And some of them are in kilograms. So I'll be as honest as I can. Transparency is my thing. And honestly, if you don't believe I can lift this fucking weight, I don't give a shit. So this is for me. This is a personal thing, and I want to see if I can join the 1,000 Pound Club. So, enjoy. All right. So, if none of you have ever seen a trap bar. This is a like a shrug bar is what a lot of people call it. It's heavy. It's 15 pounds heavier than a normal barbell. I like deadlifting with it just because of my back issues. These 2 bars, how they're up a little bit higher, give you about 1.5 inches on a normal weightlifting bar. So it's heavier, but it's a little taller off the ground. So what we're working with here, we got the bar, 2 plates for each side of 45 and then 35s. So again, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of conversation during this video. Just wanted to explain to you what you're going to see with the weight totals when I post them on the video. So right now we're looking at 310. Yeah, I'm doing all the filming myself. Alright, so this last rep might, you guys are going to beat me up on my form, but this is the most I've ever lifted here in my home gym. If you didn't know, if you haven't watched my videos before, I lift by myself. I don't use a spotter because I ain't got time for all that. So is this my 1 rep max? It's pretty close, but I could probably do more just because the fact that a spotter's there, you're willing to push yourself a little bit more, and it's almost psychological at that point. But I'm going to lift this myself. Again, make or break. This is the most I've lifted in this gym. I do have like small drop bars here. So if I feel it coming down, I'll just focus it on there and then get out from underneath it. It's not, you know, as you can see, I got the collars on, but it's not like I'm going to die. So, not that dumb. But for a 3 lift total, this is probably as raw as you're going to get because I don't use like wrist wraps for deadlifting, and I don't use spotters for bench. So a lot of the people I see doing this challenge have people there for safety. I don't. That's it, I'm not doing anymore. So as I get set up for this lift, this is going to be your squat. I actually put myself in a really good position to do the 1,000-pound challenge and get myself into the club. So I'm really stoked that I performed well on the bench and on the deadlift because I did 440 deadlift and 340 bench. So that puts me at 780. I only need 220-pound squat to be in the 1,000-pound club. So I'll get that, and then we'll see. I don't know if I'll push myself just because I don't do squats a lot, but I did put myself in a really good position to do this 1,000-pound challenge. So I'm not gonna, if I start to feel it in my back, but I've already got the 1,000 pounds, I'm not gonna push myself. So I hope you guys understand. So I actually got this second bar here. I don't use it a lot. I don't know why. I just don't switch my bars out that often. But I got this second bar here from my buddy Jose. Shout out to my buddy Jose. So everybody that I work with, I used to work with him. Jose transferred to my old workplace from my new workplace, and now I work where he used to work. But shout out to him, giving me an awesome bar to work with. Aside from, he gave me a big set of dumbbells too, and he charged me like barely nothing. So was almost, he almost gave them to me. So shout out to him. Couldn't have done this without you, buddy. And for those of you who don't weightlift, you probably wouldn't know this, but an Olympic-sized bar is 45 pounds. And some of the lighter bars, like let's say I'm like trying to fool you guys. Obviously, my subscribers are too smart for that. But let's say I'm trying to fool you guys with putting a lighter bar up here. This bar would not be there. It would not stand that weight over there if there wasn't one over there and it was a lighter bar. But that'll prove to you that this is an Olympic-sized bar, and everybody that works out knows what I'm talking about. Because if you have a cheap bar, this bar would actually fall with one weight on the just one weight on it. But because it's an Olympic-sized bar, it'll actually hold itself up. Alright guys, so this will probably be my last lift. This is 225. I just want to lift it and get it over with. The warm-up felt good, but I don't squat a lot, so I'm not gonna like, try to impress you guys. I could probably do 300, maybe 315, just because I don't squat hardly ever at all. But I've done 100-pound dumbbell lunges, stuff like that, so I know kind of where I'm at. But I'm not going to push myself, especially when I'm so close. And I put myself in such a good position with my other lifts that I don't need to press it and possibly injure myself. I don't have that big of an ego. And despite what Hellacious J says, my head's not that big. So enjoy, guys. I'm going to see if I can get this lift. And I'll be at 1,005 pounds. Alright guys, so there you have it. Brand new member of the 1,000-pound club. I could have definitely hit 11 or 1,200 if I'd pushed myself a little bit more on the earlier rounds, and then probably closer to 1,500 or 1,600 if I squat more and get that up. If I get 400 or 500 pound squat and a 500-600 pound deadlift, and then push my bench to up over 400, that would be great. That's probably going to be my goal for the rest of the year. But a good friend of mine at work, we were just discussing it, and he's going to try the challenge as well. So we talked about putting the points on early on. I split it up so I didn't do 2 leg exercises in a row to where I'd be gassed. I did the deadlift, which is lower back and quads and thighs. And then I did the bench, giving my legs a break. And then I did the squat. So I did that smartly. I did that on purpose, and I put myself in a really good position because I knew I was going to be slacking in my squat, where my deadlift and my bench should make up for it. So I'm going to work on my squat for you guys. He's going to do the challenge as well. He's probably in the same boat. His squat is one of the weird lifts that he doesn't do. So again, we were talking about it at work, and he's pretty sure he can do it. It's going to be close. His numbers are going to be similar to mine, and our squats are going to be drastically improved over the next couple months. But I want to thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys tuning in, and please leave a thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment if any of you have ever tried this challenge, the 1,000-pound club. So if you have personal records that you want to include in the comment section, I'd be more than happy to see what your guys' totals are, and I'd be looking forward to updated totals when you do more. So leave a thumbs up for me, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. We'll see you next time.